We've talked so much about the systems that we've had, one right after another over the past, 6 weeks or so. It's been very, very active. Of course, when we look toward last year across the West, we started out with an active year. We had the rain, we had the snow, and then that tap just turned off. So we actually really like to see the fact that we're still increasing that snowpack. It's not like our precipitation has completely turned off. The forecast for tomorrow, 76 in Phoenix, 52 in Albuquerque. We've got 61 in Vegas. Now, it's dry tomorrow. Watch what happens by Sunday. We're still looking at dry conditions. 77 in Phoenix. Of course, all eyes on that area around Phoenix as the big game is kicking off. Now, here's the thing. This stadium actually has a retractable roof, so will they open it? I would say if you're ever going to open the roof for a specific weather, this is the weather to do it. As the Chiefs are taking on the Eagles, we've got sunshine, we've got temperatures in the low to mid 70s. You literally could not ask for better weather. Now, that's going to change, though, of course. We've got our system taking form over the Four Corners region. We'll get that precipitation coming in. However, I will say, especially as we talk about the drought conditions that we still have ongoing across this region, I would bet that a lot of these people in this area, a lot of these residents would take the precipitation just as much as they'll take the sunshine. Our upper level low continuing to move northeast. Here's what it looks like in terms of our drought conditions. Where you're seeing the reds, that's extreme. The dark red, as you look over here, that is exceptional drought, the highest level that you can get. So we're definitely still in need of that moisture across the West. I know it probably feels like we've talked so much about the snowpack and how in a lot of places it is it's overachieving, but we still need a lot more to completely fix those drought conditions. It's not just a quick thing, Dr. Nab. You can't just flip the switch and it's gone.
No, not at all.
Communities just north of Atlanta, but is it going to stick? No, absolutely not. But you could take a short little drive, I guess, depending on what you consider a short little drive, up into the mountains and see some snow if that's what you wanted to do. How romantic would that be for your pre-Valentine's Day weekend up in the mountains, a little snow falling? Here's the upper low that we're talking about. So when we talk about the subtropical jet, I kind of think of it as just like a focus of warmth and moisture. And it really is going to be bringing us some of that atmosphere dynamics that's going to help, one, enhance that risk for severe weather across portions of southern Georgia and northern Florida, as Dr. Nab was talking about. But it also, all of these elements coming together, the upper low, the surface level low, the cold air smashing across the higher elevations, that is going to bring us that chance for some hefty snowfall. We're talking about maybe high snowfall rates at some times, and it really adds up across the higher elevations of the Blue Ridge Mountains, the southern Appalachians. Of course, you see that here. And the darker purple is indicative of 1 foot to 1.5 feet of snow. So we're not just talking about a little dusting here. We're talking about significant snow for some of these cities. Asheville, you could see a few inches out of this as well. This is Sunday morning. We've got the rain spreading across this region, across the southeast, and you'll notice the snow just keeps going throughout the day on Sunday in those higher elevations. The rain also just keeps going until it finally moves out, and that results in some of these snowfall totals that we're talking about. Asheville, get ready.
But raining a lot. Yeah, we got that one right.
There we go. We got that one right. We're pretty good guessers. I think you win.
I think I won by one.
You won by one.
The one I almost didn't think I got right.
A win's a win. Okay, so we want to hear from you, though. What is your favorite weather condition to see a football game played in?
Well, not cold rain.
No, anything.
I hope
cold
not.
Rain, definitely. Let's see what's winning so far.
Yeah, who are the 5% that want the cold rain?
Right, exactly.
They have a good running game and a good defense, probably.
Yeah. The snowy. I'm just shocked. Who would rather sit in snow than sun?
I would like to see one Super Bowl that's really in the snow.
Really
that's a football thing, but yeah, sunny, I would go with sunny.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, now, we have a quarterback weather relationship to talk about here. Now, when the high temperatures are between 65 and 75, which if they kept the roof closed, I think the indoor temperature would be the same. So I don't know if it matters if they decide to keep the roof closed or it breaks. But anyway, if you compare the quarterback rating of Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, the quarterback rating takes into account everything they do, including running. So Jalen's got a decent quarterback rating in part because he can run. So when you look at how Mahomes has more yards per game, more touchdowns per game in this temperature regime, you might think he's got the edge, but remember, Jalen is a really good runner, so I'm not sure anybody has a decided advantage, especially with Mahomes having that ankle injury.
I want to know who's running on grass, because as we know, the field is not going to be turf. It's that real grass that they roll in and they roll out, so how much is that going to play a part?
Don't count out Jalen having a little bit of a